Mabuhay kayo! Paki-subscribe at pindutin yung kampana. Mabuhay! Ako si Puting Pinoy. At bago kayo manonood ng video na ito, gusto ko lang na magpasalamat sa lahat ng mga sumusubaybay at sa inyong mga bagong bisita dito. Makikilig talaga kayo sa mga sagot ng mga couple na ito. Kaya panoorin nyo ang buong video. Salamat at enjoy!
Oh, well, we met like 10 years ago. We dated, and then we lived together for almost 10 years, and we're married for almost a year.
We've been together 17 years.
But we're married for 16 years already.
15 years?
The bus. He used to drive metro, and I used to ride in metro.
There's a Filipino store in Kensington, a place where she frequents and I frequent. It was one of those really hot record days, and
I was waiting for the bus.
Waiting for the bus, and I went in into doing some shopping, and it took some time in there. But I recall when I came back, she was still standing there in the hot sun and sweating. It was one of those, again, really hot days.
But before that, that's why you saw me, because you started me revving your
Oh, well, at
sports
the time
car.
when I saw her at the bus stop, I was pulled in like a little red sports car, two-seater with T-tops, and it was kind of room. There was some stuff going on in the parking lot. I needed to get my car out of the way. So I pulled in the parking spot, and I said, sorry, sometimes I got to get my car out of first gear. And she goes, oh, it's fine. And so we talked a little bit, then I went inside, and but she was still there when I came out. And so I asked her if she needed a ride, and we ended up
And of
going.
course, I have this Filipino delicacy. It's called the cassava cake. Then when he offered me to give me a ride home, and so I said okay, but I don't want to give him my address, because it's my first time to meet him. So I said, oh, you can give me a ride to the metro station. So he gave me a ride.
And then when I asked you for your number, you said yes, and
Yes,
you already wrote down your number, handed me the number, and then
With the cassava cake.
gave me a cassava cake, and we ended up going out soon after that.
Yeah.
We did the same job. We met. I've heard before where workplace was a place where you might find your special someone, and indeed, right at work, we're department managers at Giant Food, and she was in one department, I was in another department, and we started talking. Had some similar interests in food, and one day I got the courage to just ask her out, and went to a place called Cafe Asia in Roslyn, and similarities in food, and we just, from there I kicked on until week to week. We, on our day off, got together, and then the rest is history.
Him,
Aha,
attracted him.
aha.
He is a very loving guy, very sweet, and yeah, he's
How about you? What were you attracted to initially with Cynthia?
She was very cute, she had a good smile. So we just clicked.
click, yeah. We got the same
Same
like,
agenda, same
yeah,
thing.
we like sweet things.
Same thing.
He is very sweet, he's very honest, very fun, loving, and he just won't let me go. I mean, wherever he keep asking me to go out, he never give up. That's the good thing for him, till he wins.
Well, I found out we had more and more common interests, whether it be from nightclubs to food to, and she hit it right on the nail. Her personality and her smile, it just captured me, and I was, and I there were nights we at Giant where we were together late in midnight after work, and then I'd have to be back at work at 7 o'clock in the morning. But it seemed like my energy level just never decreased because I just knew that I was going to see her the next day.
Well, at first, when we had our first date, I was looking at his eyes and said, "Oh, I like your eyes." And he's very gentleman. That's the one that I love about him. Because when a person is gentleman, everything goes with it.
One of our first dates in Great Falls and going out to the river and hiking and stuff, and she just was seeing fish in the water, and she's like, "Oh, can I go get that fish?" Like she just wanted to jump in and just grab like one of these bigger fish, and it was a kind of muddy bank, and we got a nice clean red sports car, and shined up for the date. I didn't necessarily want her jumping in the mud and then getting in the car, but I said, like, how about these other fish over here where they were smaller, but it was off some rocks where she wouldn't be in the mud. She's like, "Oh yeah, I can get them," and she went over there and started kind of catching the fish with her bare hands, either throwing them out of the water and then getting them on the rocks. And she made like a little, like a little pool to put the fish where they wouldn't get away. And she ended up getting a bunch of little smaller fish, but still the point was made that she could go fish with that fish, catch the bigger fish, or she wanted to just jump in and wrestle that fish. So that was when,
And he
that
called
was like,
me
that's
Jungle
very,
Woman.
very special as far as,
And he called me his jungle woman.
that had those jungle woman type skills as far as, can-do attitude, and that's one of the things I felt, that first attracted me to her, as far as the can-do attitude.
There's a lot of things to appreciate with, especially him. When I'm mad, even it's my fault, he always says sorry. And even if he's mad, he's saying, "I love you, you know that." Yes, I know that. And one thing that he likes about me, when I say I love you to him, he loves.
Oh, well, the first time you said that she loves me, it wasn't with a V, it was with a B, and I love you. And the guys at work, I was lead clown for one of the major companies in my area for some time. But just the crew chief, he thought that was pretty funny with a B, and
instead of I love you, it's I love you.
yeah. Just continuing with that, I can-do attitude, even though sometimes it's tough, but she makes it through, and that can-do, and it's like sometimes I'm doing some lumberjack stuff and need some help pulling on a rope or doing something. She wants to do something. It's like, "No, I got it. We're done. We got this," and boom, it's done. She just wanted to do more and thought it should work a little differently, but it was done, and she still wants to go sometimes and has that can-do attitude. Even when it's done, it's like, "Calm down, honey. You got it." So sometimes you gotta.
What have you come to appreciate about your partner?
Friends. We're friends.
Nice.
We're best friends.
Nice.
Best friend lovers.
His honesty, his sweetness. He's very smart. He's fun, loving.
Just knowing that she's there for me, that she listens and she's a great listener, and to have that special someone that will be there for you. It's I send her text messages daily before I start my shift, and little hearts and all kinds of emojis that
Notes
represent
and everything.
her.
That's so sweet. Yeah, and it melts my heart. We're still 16 years, still never changed. And it's a good thing. Always, of course, not everything is perfect, but mostly they're all wonderful and happiness.
And that smile is magnetic. I tell you, she's absolutely right. She does melt my heart with that smile.
Oh. You showed me earlier. You showed me something earlier, James. Do you want to show me again?
Yes.
This is my face right there.
Yep.
He put my face in his arms, and that is so wonderful.
I have her on my arm, and
Have to take it off.
Yeah.
And with my name, so
Yeah.
it's so sweet.
and she actually has my name on her ankle, and there it is.
Ang sweet naman.
That's it naman.
What's it, the pig's ear?
Sisig.
Sig. Sig beer.
Sisig
That's a
and
combi-
beer.
Sig goes
Pulutan.
best with beer, and then also the balloon.
Red Horse.
And then
No, he likes it.
I like Red Horse. Yeah. And,
Red Horse, yeah.
And balut, I get a kick out of that. I think that's pretty humorous, and its egg tastes like chicken as opposed to eating an egg that tastes like an egg. And again, with the beer, I think that's just, yeah, I think that's a great. I get a kick out of it just talking about it.
That's awesome.
Nibbling on it.
He likes bulalo
And then the
and
take.
sinigang and adobo. It's his favorite.
Favorite meal?
Favorite food.
I would like lechon and garlic rice with the egg on it.
Mahal kita.
Mahal kita. Mahal din kita.
Mahal kita.
Mahal kita.
Mwah!
Mahal kita.
Mahal na mahal din kita.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
My advice to anyone who is married with another culture, another country, is one thing: just love, respect, listen to each other. That's the key for me.
Pahalagahan ang bawat sandali.